Hello there, my name is Ursula Rice and I am a solicitor at Family First Solicitors. I'm talking about without prejudice offers, without prejudice save as to costs offers and open offers today. This is quite a technical topic, and if you are in the middle of family financial proceedings and you're representing yourself, then you will want to know about this. It is important because it could have costs consequences if you get it wrong. And it could also make you reveal your hand to a final hearing judge if you don't know how to use these kind of offers properly. So let's turn to the first of those, which is without prejudice offers. What without prejudice means is this. There must be a communication that is being sent for the purposes of settling the claim. If that communication is marked without prejudice on the face of the letter, then that communication cannot be referred to in the presence of a final hearing judge. So everything after the financial dispute resolution hearing is usually going to be a final hearing, and at no point can any offer you made on a without prejudice basis be referred to by that judge. So sometimes the way people use that is they make sure that what's in that offer is perhaps a bit lower than they're hoping to get at a final hearing, on the basis that it means they don't have to go to final hearing, not spend that money, not waste all that time. So, I'll take a bit less. Can we do the deal now? It's very important that you mark it without prejudice. Don't forget to actually put that on the letter. Second sort of offer to think about is without prejudice save as to costs. What that means is nothing in the offer can be referred to in front of a final hearing judge, apart from at the end of the final hearing, when everybody knows what the answer is going to be, like I'm going to sell the house or split the pension, whatever. So the answer to the question, like what are we doing with the assets, is done, but it can be referred to in terms of costs. So after the answer, after the judgment, there might be an argument about costs. Not always, but sometimes. And if there is, what you wrote or corresponded on inside the without prejudice save as to costs, which will be on the top of the letter, can be referred to. And usually it is waved around because what people say is, on the question of costs, my conduct was exemplary, because look at this great offer I made, which, as you can see, would have saved us all a great deal of trouble because it beat the judgment. What I would have taken in the offer is better than the judgment. Or it might be waved against you, where they say, you should have taken our without prejudice save as to costs offer because you would have saved all of us lots of money if you'd done that. And that is a matter that should be taken into account when we're thinking about costs. So, finally, what is an open offer? An open offer is where everything you say can be referred to at a final hearing, or indeed at any hearing. Usually open offers are made after the financial dispute resolution hearing, the FDR, 14 days, in fact, after that date. You must make one. And it sets out your position at final hearing. It can be referred to at any point. It's often, sometimes they're quite aspirational, but you have a duty to negotiate openly and reasonably after the FDR. So don't go mad, put something sensible in it, put something achievable in it. Sometimes it might be useful to do an open offer right at the beginning of the proceedings because the answer is really obvious. There is no money. We have to sell the house. Don't make me even issue proceedings. It is a ridiculous thing to do. And if somebody's done that to you, so you're being made to go to a court for very, very inappropriate asset issues, why not go open at an early point if you really know what the answer is? And you can always refer to it on the question of costs. I hope that helps. I know it's very technical. If you want an appointment with any of us, we are lawyers in Oxford, but we take on cases all around the country because of modern world teams. Our first interview is £360, takes as long as it takes. And if you think we can help you, we'd be delighted to take your call. Thank you.